Has anybody here ever watched Moomin? Apparently I watch Moomin often enough that YouTube, if I don't select a new video soon enough, it autoplays Moomin, which Moomin is definitely an interesting show if you've never seen it. You can watch like basically every episode on YouTube, so I would recommend it. But yeah, like here's an example of one of the arguably human characters. But my daughter and I like to watch this show together, and it's so illustrative and beautiful that there's definitely some dated dialogue. Sometimes the things they say to each other is a little questionable, but yeah, like that's a very human-looking tiger, right? So anyway, that's Moomin. These, if you haven't seen it, these are the Moomins. I don't think I've seen this episode. This is Mama Moomin. I love her red and white vertical striped apron. She's very on trend right now. Yep, so that's Moomin. I'm gonna find something else to watch though. I'm not in the mood for Moomin.
Good morning. I'm just quickly checking in before work today. I'm getting ready to go to the shop, but first I'm eating some breakfast. I think I'm going to try to bake something before I go. It's like 8 o'clock right now. I need to leave by 9:30, so that should give me time to make maybe a batch of pumpkin muffins or something. I don't have any distinct plans at the shop today. I took care of most of what really needed to be done yesterday. So today I'm going to try to just dye up the last bit of the yarn that I have. Baby, baby, baby. You want food? You've got food right here on the table. Guess I'll go and attend to her. Okay, I'm about to head to my shop. I started out the day with one outfit and I ended up changing because I wanted to wear something cute. And yeah, I wanted to wear some cute knitwear. So I've put on my Primrose Slipover by avec. And I've got these pretty billowy sleeves underneath. This slipover is so pretty because it has these bows on the side. I'll show you guys this outfit again later when I'm at the shop. But I paired it with this skirt. I love mixed print, so matching the black and white polka dot with like the black and blush. It's like keys and lockets. And wearing my tried and true loafers, my go-to shoes for most outfits. And I have my natchas. This is the little beetle brooch that I picked up from New Orleans a couple weeks ago. And I've got my Luna moths, as always.
My podcast, you've probably seen this before, but I wanted to spend this month just showing you guys a few of the little craft projects that I have laying about. This is one of my favorites. I was going to hang it up in my home, but I brought it to my shop to show off for a podcast when I was recording over here on my couch. And then I never took it home because I set it on the windowsill and I just thought it looked so cute. But this is the little cottagecore sampler from Stitch Sprout, and initially I had purchased what was called the cottagecore box from Starlight Stitchery, and it was an exclusive pattern, but I'm pretty sure you can get this on Etsy now. But it's so cute. I love the color palette, the little duck, this hat, which I own a hat that's extremely similar. I thrifted it. It just doesn't have that feather or foliage on it. We've got a letter. We've got a crock pot with, or like a Dutch oven with mushrooms. The teapot is so pretty. Of course, a frog. Yeah, I think it's so cute. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. I also have this cross stitch back here. It's up high on a shelf, so it's a little bit hidden, but I think it looks so perfect with my tea and coffee display here at the shop. So this is where I make coffee for customers, but I also sell tea in my shop. And I just thought that this finished piece looks so perfect up here. Sorry, I need to straighten the tea. I had some customers yesterday. But that one is called the Botanical Study #1 by Pedal Pusher. But yeah, I love the way it looks. I think it looks so pretty. And then I have my old store phone up here. It is an operational phone, but because it didn't have caller ID, I kept getting nothing but spam calls. So eventually I just got rid of it, and now it's decoration, and I have a different phone for the store phone. I just love how pretty this area looks, except for right now the couch is covered in my random nonsense. Yeah, I love that. And I've got my pink lamp up here, and yeah. Oh, how are things getting so crooked? This print is actually for sale, but part of me hopes that nobody ever buys it because I feel like it's become essential to the look of the shop here. I'm going to quickly tell you guys something embarrassing that I did this morning. My husband sent me a text after he left for work and said that he had left something outside of the garage, and he had asked me if before I left today, if I would open the garage and just slide it in there, or like just put it in the garage. So my silly self, this is actually really embarrassing. I promise I'm college educated. I went and opened the garage, but I had to go into the garage to open it because I couldn't find the little opener. So I went all the way in by the garage door and I pressed the button to open it. And then I went back through the house and out the front door to put the item in the garage. And only as I was standing there putting the item in the garage did I realize that I was literally standing in that exact spot in the open garage. And I could have just pulled it in. But I went all the way around the house to push it into the garage. So I guess that's the kind of day that I'm having. One more thing that I just thought about. I don't know how entertaining today's vlog is going to be because tonight I have an appointment to get all new tires put on my car. So I will be doing that they say it'll take about an hour. We'll see. So yeah, sorry if today's video was not very interesting. I don't know how this is going to turn out. But this weekend, I hope to get up to some fun stuff. So the vlogs from over the weekend will hopefully be a lot more fun. Today's Friday, by the way, October 4th. So yeah, hopefully the weekend videos are a bit more fun. Any guesses what Ara is up to? Because if you can tell me, that would be great. I have no idea what this little one is doing. But she clearly has a mission. Look at that determination. And of course, she's shopping. As you can see, these are the yarns she picked out for me. And those are her yarns. And I will promptly pick those up off the floor. Are you doing it? You're triumphant. Well, careful, baby. Careful. You're gonna pull this down. You did it! High five! High five! Okay, I have an update regarding Saff. You may have already seen this. Let's see if my daughter lets me talk. Every time I open my mouth, she's been screaming over me. It's a cake. Oh, I knew that was coming. I will get back to this in a second. So, Saff is officially canceled, and you know, I knew that was going to be the decision. I'm sure you could tell if you've been watching these past few videos. I didn't want to like preemptively say anything, and you know, I didn't want to like speak about something that I'm not directly sure about, but I knew that
they were going to make that decision for a number of reasons. One being that the agricultural center where they hold Saff is being currently used for like a Red Cross shelter and supplies depot, basically. So, I mean, there was no venue. Anyway, I just wanted to say, while I am deeply disappointed, I already came to terms with the fact that Saff wasn't going to happen. This is a pretty huge blow to the business financially, so I wasn't expecting to do this, but if you are able to, I'm going to go ahead and put the yarn online. We will be at the Alabama Fiber Festival. Okay. We will be, I gotta color a cake. We will be at the Alabama Fiber Festival November 2nd, so that's excellent. You know, we had that opportunity, but with it being the first year, I'm not sure what kind of attendance we'll get. So anyway, I'm going to put all the yarns on my website. If you have been eyeing any yarn, or if you just want to support the business in some way, it'd be a massive appreciation to anybody who is able to buy some lovely yarn right now. Yeah, I won't go on about that because that's not the point of Vlogtober, but I just feel like I have to say something because, you know, we did invest basically all of our money into this event, and I'm sure that there's going to be support that will come out. I've seen other events get canceled, and then people, the fiber community is super awesome. People will share. Here, baby. Oh, okay. She doesn't want me to color the unicorn, just the cake. Find it. Anyway, I know there's going to be support, so I'm not too concerned, but we did, yeah, we spent all of our money preparing for Saff. So that's that. But the other thing I wanted to say is I'm actually really glad that they canceled because it would have, I think I would have, if they didn't cancel, I think I would have ultimately canceled because, but what I was trying to say was I would have probably personally canceled because the more that I thought about it, the thought of traveling to that area and utilizing any of the vital resources that the people who are there need, like water, food, power, anything, you know. There you go. Okay, right there. It would have made me feel very morally wrong. So yeah, I'm glad they made the right call. I'm sure that they need the tourism on a good day, you know what I mean? Like, I know that the city needs the money, but that's what relief funds are for. Hopefully, I know that the community is going to do their best. I've been to Asheville. I love Asheville, like, for many years when I was like in college. That was where I intended to move after school, because I had visited for a couple weeks. And sorry, I'm distracted because I'm coloring cupcakes. Okay. Yeah, I know the people there are super awesome and very resilient, and they are very community oriented, so they, I'm sure, are going to do as much as they can to help one another. I've heard lots of stories about people helping each other. Anyway, all I'm trying to say, I'm scrambled. I am very disappointed, but I wholeheartedly support the decision. I hope that we'll come out of this okay financially. I guess we aren't traveling this month like I thought. You know, that does take a little bit of pressure off of me because I did have a lot of big events happening back to back. That was kind of stressful. So I always try to look on the bright side. The one big bright side thing is that now I don't have to worry about the logistics of traveling, and you know, that always makes me anxious, like for safety reasons. So yeah, that's the bright side of the situation. But we were going to be spending time with our family. We were all going to be sharing lodging with like my parents and my aunt. But you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna move on, and it's gonna be okay. But thank you guys for all the sweet messages that you have been either leaving as a comment on these YouTube videos, or a lot of you actually have been emailing me to express like your concerns over the situation, and so I just really appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
Okay, I'm gonna hang out with my daughter, maybe try to get her to take a nap. This will be my last little update today about this whole situation. I can't remember if I already said, but I finished putting most of our inventory on the website, and I just made a couple of posts on social media about the situation. It was kind of awkward because I didn't want to come across as being insensitive about the events at all, so hopefully it really comes across that I fully understand and support the decision to cancel, and that's Saff is literally the least of concerns right now for the people who live there. And while I am affected by it, I still have plenty of opportunities to recuperate what I have invested into this event. So yeah, this is definitely not about me. This is not about the other vendors. But I mean, yeah, like obviously we are affected to a degree, but those of us who are not local to the area are going to be okay. But I am praying for everybody who's been affected. The vendors, the citizens, the organizers, everybody. Okay, that's enough of that. I will do my best not to bring this up again now that we have a conclusion. You know, what's funny is last Vlogtober, in the early days, I had a similar experience of like spit over the course of the first few days, because I did the Stephen West mystery knit along, and you know, we all know how that went last year with that first clue. It's like I spent those first few days dealing with the difficult decision to start over with my clue 1 and emotionally processing that. And this year there's a way more intense drama, if you will. And yeah, it puts into perspective that the thing that happened last year is so trivial compared to this, where yeah, actual lives are impacted. You know, not to say that what happened last year is trivial in and of itself, but compared to this, yeah. Okay, anyway, my daughter's taking her nap. Probably not for much longer, so I think I'm gonna work on some knitting projects now that I don't have to scramble anymore. I've been wanting to show you guys this colorway that I created. This was supposed to be my Saff colorway. I'm not going to call it an exclusive because I was planning on dyeing this regularly, but I created this colorway specifically for Saff, and I was going to debut it there. This is it dyed up on my non-superwash merino fingering weight base, which I think takes this one just looks the prettiest. I think this base looks the best with this colorway. It's called Golden Afternoon, and it has these bright golden and like pink speckles and light variegation, and overall it's kind of a soft pink and cream. But again, I love this colorway so much, so I was really looking forward to showing everybody at Saff. And I was going to do sock sets, and I have little minis that are like a foresty green, because I thought that would be a fun, unexpected contrast. I was going to do golden yellow, but I wanted to do something a little bit more unexpected. Anyway, that's my Saff colorway on the non-superwash base. But I will have these online pretty soon too. You're doing a good job, honey. Where do you want that one? Where do you want that one? Do you want it here or here? Which one? That one? Okay. Can you make me a flower? Can you make me a flower? Are you making a nice tall flower? You want some help? Just finished work for the day, just closed up shop. I managed to knit during my daughter's nap 1.5 heirloom quilt cardigan square, which means I have 1.5 left and then I'm done with knitting the squares. But right now I'm about to go get new tires put on my car. That was a fun thing to have to buy. So hopefully it goes quickly. Yeah, because I want to go home. All right, talk to you guys later. You're painting, baby? Fern. Is that my friend? Good girl. Other paw. Good girl. That's super cute pup. Cute pup. What are you making?
Ball.
A ball? Okay. Let's see it. Wow. Good job, honey. It's a ball. Good job.
More ball.
More? Okay. That one's yellow. Now you're gonna make orange. Good job. I love it, baby. That one's orange. You're doing a great job. I'm gonna be honest, today was pretty emotionally draining. I'm sorry if that came across a lot in the video. Fortunately, now that everything's sort of resolved in a weird way, I think I can just move on from it. So there we go. So I think the rest of the month, I won't really have to talk about these things. Sorry if it was a little bit draining. The good news is I got all of my tires replaced today and I got an oil change in my car. So there we go. That's the bright side. It was very expensive, but at least my car is, at least I'm caring for my car and I feel like I can take something off of the list. And now, so tomorrow's Saturday, I've got knitting group at the shop, knitting/crochet, and I'm just gonna take it easy. I think I deserve it. I'm gonna take it easy. And then Sunday, we'll have a little bit of time with some family, and then I'll just get to relax a little bit. So yeah, the rest of the weekend is going to be nice and relaxed. But now we have to figure out something for dinner. I'm gonna have a glass of white wine, and we'll figure out something for dinner. My daughter's painting with her new paints that she just got from the store, and so she's excited about that. I'm rewatching Over the Garden Wall. I think it was like September 30th or maybe October 1st. I don't remember. It was like a week ago. I finally watched Over the Garden Wall for the first time, and now it's all I think about constantly. The song Potatoes and Molasses is in my head 100% of the time. So I think I'm doing a rewatch already. I think I'm about to turn it on and continue the rewatch. But I hope you all had a really nice day and are looking forward to hopefully a splendid weekend.